Hey everyone, Mr. Sully coming at you with Code.org Unit 7, Lesson 4. We're going to go over the rock, paper, and scissors app and how to create it and get you guys started. So first things first, you're going to go ahead and open this up, kind of play with it a bit. If it runs, basically you're the person, the computer's the phone app part. So if I hit rock, it displays my choice. Their choice is randomly chosen as a hand. Computer wins. Rock beats or paper beats rock. If I choose scissors, it displays that image and they chose rock randomly, so they win. So you'll see that basically kind of the couple things that I'm noticing is that there are 3 user inputs. I either click rock, paper, or scissors. The computer, on the other hand, spits out an icon, but presumably it's randomly done. And last thing that we need to do is display, obviously, who wins, and then display the score as it goes up. And I don't think there's anything else finally that happens. Yeah, so it just keeps playing on and on forever. So there's no eventual winner. Okay, so we're done with that part. Now what I need to do is I need to actually do the coding, and you'll need to do the assignment on Schoology and on paper in terms of trying to figure out what is the game plan first before we start doing the coding. First things first, we got the app. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that a bit because I don't need that, and I want to zoom in a little bit on the actual code. There we go. Okay, so first thing is I want you to do is kind of look through the code and see what's already there. I see online too that there's already a variable list for icons. So I could see that there's the rock, paper, and scissors are all there. So I don't need to go in and find the icons myself. There's already a list created. Also, corresponding variable here called choices of the list has rock, paper, and scissors, right? And they are all in the same index values. So at index 0, we have rock, and that corresponds with the icon rock. Same thing with paper and scissors. 8 and 9 tells me that we have 2 variables that are declared, and they are set to be equal to 0. So that's all good. Again, I'm just kind of taking a look at the code to see what's going on here. Looks like we have on event for rock, paper, and scissors, and there's a function called update screen, and it's ready to take in the argument called rock, paper, scissors. So obviously something's going to happen with update screen. So take a look at the function. The parameter is player choice. The argument is whatever I selected, scissors, rock, or paper. Okay, so then here's where we get to something fun. It tells you to basically make the find icon method, the random choose method. There's find icon. And then I think whatever the last one is. So if we take a look at line 56, there's already a yellow kind of warning there, just saying that, hey, we have this function, but you're either not using it or something's not defined. Looks like there's already a return made. So presumably we need to generate some sort of return to display, basically. Okay, so then we're gonna get going on the find icon. The main thing I want you to do is think about, well, what do I need to do to make icon work? I already have the images are displayed in the app. I already have the icons that are preloaded into a list, and the names of those icons are already in the list as well. So what I'm thinking is for the find icon, I need to generate some sort of if statement, right? Because once I choose, so if there's some sort of scenario where it's paper, then I'm going to go ahead and choose that icon. You'll notice that up here in the update screen function, there's already set properties for the image, and it's looking at find icon player choice and find icon computer choice. So all I need to do is basically have it select if I choose rock to display the fist. Okay, so for the if component, let's go ahead and we have an input of icon name. That's our parameter. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that here. And if that icon name is equal to, let's start with, should we go with rock? I think that's first on the index value. So if icon name equals rock, this is going to return a Boolean saying, hey, is this true or not? If this condition is true, then I'm going to go ahead and I need to do something to select the icon. So what I'm thinking here is I want some sort of variable, right? Call it icon or chosen icon or whatever. Is that the, sorry, that might be the actual parameter. So just call it icon is equal to, and I want to choose rock, which is index value 0. So I'm going to go back up and see that the list of just the choices or the icons is called icons. Okay, so careful on the word choice here. So icon is singular, icons is plural. So that's going to be my list. I'm going to have it do bracket 0. So that means here, and I'm going to put in a comment just because that way I know, and you're supposed to put in comments according to the rubric, right? That basically um if rock is chosen, select the rock icon. That's what we're doing at index 0. Right. So that way my intentions are clear here. And then what we can do is we'll return something at the end. So we'll deal with that. And then I can hit plus, right? Because there's another condition where what if our icon name is not rock, but rather paper, right? Well, then we're going to go ahead and select this. Let me try and copy it and paste it here. And we're going to go ahead and call it icons value 1, index value 1, because the second icon there is the paper. So just making sure those match. Okay, and then let's do one more else. So basically, if it's not rock, if it's not paper, I guess conceivably there could be a choice where, someone selects something other than rock, paper, or scissors. I don't know. Maybe there's a bug potentially in the system. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more else if just to be sure. And I'm going to call that icon name equals scissors, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and copy the icon thingamajigger again. And I'll move. That's okay there. Looks like it copied up there. So this will be icons bracket 2. So let's say I select scissors, then that means that this is going to be triggered. This else if the icon name will be equal to scissors. And then icon is equal to icons bracket 2, which is going to be scissors. So at the end of the day, what I want to return is not icons bracket 0. I want to return just simply the variable, right? I'm trying to just find, I guess there's nothing. So I'll go to show text because I got rid of that. I guess I'll go back to blocks. And then I will display this return. And let's go ahead and return the icon that we select. If I can type. Oops, the return doesn't go there, my bad. The return is already there. Icon. And then I should be able to just get rid of this else, and there we go. And now that's done for the rock name, okay, or in the icon name. So that's chosen. We can go ahead and run it. Now I want you to work a little bit on the random choose and the decide winner. So I'll make another part of the video if you guys are still struggling.